You see, the issue of this Lagos is no man's land, guys, is causing a serious issue. It's the beginning of terrible things to come. But quite unfortunately, the Lagos state government itself is not ready to do anything about it. Now, this very popular market, that, as you can see in the video playing in the background, Akere Olodi Apapa Lagos State, the place where they sell spare parts. You know, mostly Igbos sell spare parts, right? And thousands of them makes livelihood out of this particular business they do. And most of them have been there for years upon years. Now, this market has been set on fire. And this fire took place, burned for hours. No firefighters were there. You know, no firefighters were there to extinguish the fire. And the whole place burnt to ashes. Lagos state government is not ready to do anything about this. Lagos is no man's land. It's not ready to address it. It's quite unfortunate. Whether it's linked with people not voting, whether it's linked with people, the Igbos in Lagos state not voting for Bola Tinubu, or is not, by now we should be able to see the handwriting on the wall to say, okay, this issue is now beginning to be addressed. But quite unfortunately, nobody is addressing anything at the moment. You know, this is the beginning of, because by the time the Igbos as well begin to retaliate, it will be a terrible thing. It will be a terrible thing. Now, the livelihood of these people now has put to an end because of this particular negligence. It's very terrible, guys. I'm going to leave the videos for you to watch. Try as much as possible to share it, and I will get back in a minute.
What you see here, it's a heap of debris, typical of a scrapyard. But this isn't a scrapyard. What you see is the aftermath of few hours of fire raising down the livelihood of those who sell and make their trade here at the Akere area of the Kiri Road in Olodi Apapa, Jeremy Falodu local government area. Over 100 of them do business here. And if you understand the business of motor parts, you know that some of these things and most of these things cost quite a bit. You can see lower arms, you can see steering racks, you can see discs, you can see all sorts of shock absorbers, all sorts of spare parts that once was business and trade, but now has become ruins, running into millions and millions of naira loss for these traders here. The fear was there. It was palpable. It started coming 2 weeks ago, according to them, and they reported this to the security agencies, especially to the police around here, and they assured them and reassured them that their security and their goods were safe. Just between yesterday night and this morning, they came to their shop and it's all lying in ruins. The shops have been razed, business down. Some of them say they are not out and they hope to come out stronger. And they've got a very strong message for the Lagos state government. Step out, step onto the plate and make sure this is the last arsonist attack that will be witnessed in any market like this. And it's calling on the Lagos state governor especially to make sure that all of those that are responsible for this activity are brought to book and these guys can come back to their business and livelihood early enough.